Hello. Okay, so this is the flood match. This is the flood match, floodgate match. This is from the same night as the previous match, from the previous video actually. Just because I'm just so slow at getting these posted. It just takes me so long, you know. I mean, I'm sitting here, I really should be in bed asleep right now because I gotta get up in like 6 hours, but I'll get this done. Pretty standard opening. What am I doing at the beginning? I'm waiting for the orb to respawn at the prime so I can run it over the enemy prime very quickly. Someday I know, you know, what I would really love would be if there were someone on the team waiting there with a taxi, you know, for that first run across the way, because you could lock up this map so quick. Never happens. Never happens. Doesn't really matter, you know, if both teams do it that way. But if, you know, if one team ever did that, got that together, you know, run the orb to the center, cap the center, pick it back up at the prime, and have a taxi waiting there at the prime for it, and run it off to the enemy prime, you could lock up this map in about a minute. You know, whether you held on to it after that is another question, but it'd be a hell of a play. We're doing pretty well anyway. Yeah, no, well, that one didn't come off. And of course, that wide open area between the primes and the center is where your orb carrier is going to get shot down a fair number of times. Now we're driven back to our prime, and I've only got 89 hit points, and I feel like it's probably be a good idea for me to play defense while somebody else picks up the orb, which they're not doing. We got people shooting down the center. Well, since I died and got my 100 points back, I'm gonna grab the orb and take it to the prime and try to hold on to it for a few seconds, and maybe try to cap the flood if it doesn't get, okay, the flood got shot down, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm just gonna sit here and try to hold prime for a few seconds. Prime is down. Flood's getting shot at, the nuke is up. And I did not pick up the orb that time, did I? No, probably wasn't spawned yet, and I felt like it was more important to get up here in a hurry and shoot this thing down. I don't like to sit around staring into space waiting for things to spawn. I'll do it at the beginning of these matches for flood match. I'll do it at the beginning. Because I know the orb's coming, and I know it's going to take the enemy a certain amount of time to get their stuff together to do an attack anyway. Now they got a walker stationed up there, basically spawn killing us, and other people shooting at us with rockets and stuff. So yeah, we're looking pretty bad right now. Score's still even, but we pretty much lost the entire map. Picking up the orb. Do I got it? Yeah, I got it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I probably ought to. I mean, I could go either way here. The flood's getting ticking down. I got it. Yeah, I probably ought to cap this. Maybe that'll give us just enough time. If the shield ever goes down. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that would give us just enough time. Well, now it's a little late.
I have the orb.
Yeah, we got 13 seconds. You can't make the orb run from the core to the flood in 13 seconds. Fortunately, it got shot down, so that wasn't a big deal. So it's still all even. And we managed to take our prime back, and the core and the flood's in contention. But yeah, a little better than it was.
Defend the floodgate node.
There's the red orb circling around. Oh, okay, there's a lucky shot. Well, I say lucky, but you know, I was trying to hit him, you know. And looking around, thinking about standing guard over the orb and thinking better of it, because I've been killed doing that too many times.
Attack the center node.
There's nothing worse sitting there trying to guard that orb, and somebody just walks up and kills you and takes it.
Attack the prime node.
Grabbing the orb, taking it back here, just cap it again.
Grab the Redeemer.
Not even gonna mess around. I'm not gonna sit there and dance around and try to shoot it down and then guard it. No, none of that. Just cap it. Cap it and get it again.
Attack the floodgate node.
And the center's down, which means I don't have to confront that Viper. I can go around. Center's going red again, but that's okay because we still got a shield on our prime until they build it. I don't think I'm gonna make it here. No. Even if I get now there's people down. Oh, well, maybe I will make it because it's blue up there. Yeah, I'm just gonna cap. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No, I'm gonna guard his building because there's blue people all around here. Oh, yeah, okay. That's what it comes down to. If you think you're gonna die, then just cap. Get the orb out of there. You don't wanna die and let it fall on the ground and get marooned. Just cap. That way it spawns back at the core and somebody else can pick it up right away. Instead of having it fall on the ground surrounded by red people where nobody can get at it, so it's pinned down for about half a minute. Just cap it. Don't screw around. Just cap it. And now I'm anticipating we're gonna cap, which we did. I'm gonna jump out and just shoot the core for a little bit. That's looking a lot better.
Red core is under attack.
I don't remember this match going this way, actually.
Red core is secure. Attack.
Yeah, we're way ahead now, aren't we? I'm not sure I know which. I'm not sure I know which match this is. I'm probably confused. Okay. I kind of thought I was going to live through that. Alright. I think I killed everybody in the area, but okay, yeah, there was a shield on the, I think there was probably a shield on the node, but since all the reds were dead, the blues came in and took it and shot it down. The red orb is still, yeah, the red orb's probably going to cap the center again, unless I'm really lucky. If that happens, I'll just cut a left and cap the, if that happens, I'll just cut a left and cap the flood. Yeah, and it did. It's down. It's gonna shoot this guy waiting for the teleport, but he got out there too fast. And I'm just gonna cap this. And then go back to the prime again. You could criticize that, you could say, nah, you shouldn't have capped that because they were getting ready to shoot it down. Yeah, there's a point to that. That's probably a good point. I probably should not have capped that. I probably should have held on to it and went to prime with it. Or center if I could. Yeah, but there I'm gonna cap.
Defend the floodgate node.
And I'm not gonna go back for it now because I'm down to 25 points. It's better for me to sit here and defend and let somebody else pick it up. They got it. They're coming. I don't know where. Yeah, they're going to prime. And they probably ought to be getting ready to go do something with the core, but since they're holding the orb at the prime, I'm gonna go over here to the flood and try to shoot that down. And I think we'll just manage it. Okay, yeah, we're good. Tag it. And nuke is up, so I'm gonna go try to grab that. Don't care about the flood as long as it's not getting ready to flood on us. I don't really care about the flood.
Attack the center node.
And I want to nuke the center, but I'm just trying to decide how to get there. I don't like the looks of that hamster ball in there. Decide to go this way. I never do this with the nuke, but this is actually a really good approach. I mean, it's wide open. You got a monster kill on it. That's nice.
Killing spree.
I didn't see that coming. Usually people will jump in there and shoot the nuke from this little gallery from behind. Nobody seems to expect to see them come flying in through those side entrances, even though they're wide open. Nobody ever does that. I don't understand that. But there we go. We got the center and the orbs more or less marooned here. Oh no, he's going to prime. Yeah, he's gonna tag it. And anticipating we're gonna, yeah, we just cap. So that means I need to race up here and put some more damage on the core if I can. If it doesn't get shielded. Oh, no, here we go. Got down to 26 points now. This is not the match I remember.
Man the nightshade.
No, there's no drama to this at all. Oh yeah, that's great, yeah. Like, you know, heal it later. I mean, why are you even bother to heal these vehicles? They're gonna be dead in 5 seconds anyway. What's the point? Just stop healing it, get in it, and drag me off to somewhere. You see, if he hadn't taken 5 or 10 seconds to heal that vehicle, we would have made it to prime and cap. That proves I'm right. You could look at it that way. I usually favor the point of view that tends to make me look good. That's my approach to things in general. I think I have this match mixed up with one from this weekend, which I'll probably also post actually. So that's another good one. But that one had a little bit more drama going on. I think we were actually behind in that one at some point. Whereas we're pretty much obviously just stomping all over red up at this point. I don't know if it's going to keep on being up. Well, they might get a flood here. They got that red guy's going to keep us from capping. Unless we can shoot them down, which it doesn't look like. No, we're not going to. Yeah, they got it. Oh yeah, they got us down to 80 points now. Oh, we should be worried because we've almost lost the map too. And here comes their orb trying to cap, which he didn't manage that much anyway.
Attack the floodgate.
Grab the orb and probably go to prime with it, try to hold that. Red just built the flood, but there's 60 seconds on it, which is an eternity. I'm not worried about that yet. I want to hold the prime for a little bit. In case I get a chance to go to center. If the flood gets down too low, I'll have to make an attempt to go cap that. Just take the risk. Oh, here comes the red orb. But that's the other reason to be here, is to try to shut him down. Okay, he's out. So yeah, I'm gonna go straight over and try to cap the flood before they get that. There's fire on the prime immediately, of course. But I'll deal with that in a little bit. And there we go. Knew their prime wasn't there because we just got done killing them, so they couldn't have got them there. So it was a good time. It's the obvious time to go cap the flood.
Grab the Redeemer.
I mean, this whole map is just beautifully logical, you know. I mean, it's perfectly obvious once you understand it, you know, exactly what has to be done with the orb in every possible instance, you know. You either take it to the flood or take it to the center, and there's a time to do it, you know. There's a time not to go there. There's a time not to. There's a time not to hold it at the flood. There's a time not to hold it at the prime. I'm not really playing. Yeah, I'm not really playing that great here, though. I'm just kind of. Well, I'm being desperate like the rest of the team. You know, we've lost the map again. We've lost our prime, but it's actually looking like there's a chance we could lose here. So there is a little bit of drama going on. Did manage to just shoot down the prime, so that's going to slow down their attack a little bit. But they're probably going to just build it right back up. And now they're going to get another flood probably, unless we can shoot this thing down really fast. Which we probably can. They probably can. Yeah, they got the orb up there. Yeah, they're going to get another flood. There's no way they're going to lose that.
Attack the floodgate node.
don't think our orb was even, well,
Core is heavily damaged.
our orb might have been headed over that way, but you notice they got that stasis field sitting there. Now, there's a good use for a stasis field. I hardly ever use those stasis fields, but you know, if you come up with a good spot, there's good uses for all these power-ups.
Attack the prime node.
Still trying to get our prime back. We're down to 54 points now. With 4.5 minutes, yeah, we could easily lose this. Absolutely. A lot of games get lost right around just like this.
Attack the floodgate node.
Orb's kind of, yeah, this is the kind of thing I don't like to see the orb doing. The orb's kind of circling around the flood. The flood's not even built yet. They gotta build it, and then they gotta build it, and then they gotta hold it for 60 seconds. Don't waste time with the orb over there. Take it to the center. Cap the center, and then get the orb back at the prime, and then go cap the flood. You got all kinds of time to do it, but if you're sitting there holding it next to the flood, well, first of all, you know, your average lifespan is like what, half a minute, so you can't sit there holding it at the flood for 2 or 3 minutes and expect to live through that experience. And if you don't live through it, then they're just going to get the flood back anyway. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm trying for a repeat performance, but it's not going to work this time because our prime went down. And I think I also tagged the edge, the corner of the door there. So prime's down again. We're in desperate trouble. If they get anybody over there to hit the core, we could lose this really quickly. Fortunately, they're not really putting any damage on the core.
Attack the prime node.
Which is, you know, something else that a lot of teams screw up with. You know, if you manage to get hold of the enemy prime, you gotta hit the core. You can't win if you don't hit the core. Oh, now they're hitting it. Which means I need to kill whoever's doing that. Captain Quirk, okay. In fact, a lot of times if I get on these teams that are totally desperate, you know, and I don't know what else to do, I'll just sit there on top of the core and just kill anybody that comes in there trying to shoot it. Because at least that way you slow them down.
Attack the floodgate node.
I didn't accomplish much there. I took out the stealth bender, or not the stealth bender, the nightshade. I apologize for getting words mixed up. I often say core when I mean node, and node when I mean core, and back and forth. And it's brain damage. That's what happens. Oh, there is a way past that state. They left me an opening in the stasis field. That was nice, though. I'm thinking about capping the flood, but the flood still has a good 60 seconds on it. See, I'm not going to bother capping. It's got 60 seconds on it. What's the point? I can go here and cap the prime if it's up. No, I'm not going to get the... Oh, maybe I can cap the prime. No, I'm not.
Attack the floodgate node. Attack the center.
Well, at least I made the attempt to cap the prime. I could have capped the prime, but since I couldn't, yeah, if I could, then I'll go back to cap the flood. But yeah, 60 seconds on the flood, and I got a chance to cap the prime. I'm going for the prime, absolutely. I can cap the prime and then go back to the core and get the orb, and then go cap the flood. I'll have plenty of time. Okay, now I think I'll cap. There we go. Now they're going to try to stop me, but they're too slow. There you go.
Attack the floodgate node. Attack the floodgate node. 1 minute remains.
A minute to go before overtime. This is going to overtime, I'm pretty sure. Although it was looking pretty one-sided before, but we're getting it back under control.
Attack the enemy prime node.
Red was trying to make a comeback, but couldn't make it. They managed to take the whole map, but they weren't. They managed to take the whole map and take the prime, but they didn't manage to hit the core, which is
Red core is vulnerable.
which is you know renders the whole situation
Red
useless.
core is critical. Attack the enemy core. Attack
Yeah, luckily I noticed a red orb sitting on the ground there. Suicide on that. That'll extend the time that we have to hit their core with.
Red core is critical.
We're getting there. 11 seconds,
Is
10
secure.
seconds. We're almost there.
Mag shade 7, 6,
And escort this guy with the orb. He's going to flood. This is a good time to go to flood with the orb.
Overtime.
22 seconds on it, 10 seconds on their score. Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap it up here. Red orb comes in, desperately trying to save. He fails miserably. It's over with. They got like 10 seconds to go. They can't shoot down the flood that fast. Meantime, yeah. Just going through the motions now.
Red core destroyed.
Red managed to grab the nuke at the last minute. Yeah, it's no use.